Hello, and welcome to James, the Lesser Express Lane, where we get you in and out as fast as possible with Overlord. What is Overlord? Well, in 2137 AD, a man is playing a game. You log in, you do quests and missions and raids with your friends. Well, after a few years, this person graduates from college, this person gets a new job, this person gets married, this person has kids. And eventually, your group of 39 becomes 30, becomes 25, becomes 15, 10, becomes 5. And eventually, it's announced the game is being shut down. It's a massive MMO for years, but player base just goes away after a while. That's what happens with games. But you know what? He's had so many great moments and great times and made friends. He's going to sit there in the game until the clock hits 0 and servers disconnect. And the clock hits 0. It's 0, 0, 1, 2. Wait a minute. What the? Server didn't disconnect. I'll just disconnect. Huh. Not letting me disconnect. What's going on? I'll just message a GM. I can't get a hold of a game moderator. What's going on? And then one of the NPCs turns to him. What now, master? Like, wait. Her mouse just moved. The mouse don't move in this game. It's the text that pops up over their head. Another NPC talks and has voice acting and the mouth moves like, wait a minute. The game isn't programmed for this. What's going on? The game, when it shut down, with him still logged in, apparently took him to a whole new world that is real. The NPCs look at him as a god. Why? Well, after years and years and years of playing, he's level 99 with the most epic of armor and spells and weapons and gear and trinkets. He's just a god. And not just because of that, but because him and his friends program the NPCs. Now, this one protects floors 1 through 3. This one protects floor 4. This one does this one does that. But then they looked at the guild members as gods, as their masters, as their leaders, as their kings, as their overlord. Well, he's the only one left. So they're not all loyal 100% to him, no matter who made them. He's like, okay, well, let's see if this works. It does. Let's see if that spell works. It does. Holy shit, this is so cool. I can feel my MP drain, but I can also feel it regenerating over time. This is really cool. Well, after an episode or two, he leaves his tomb, goes out into the wild, comes across a village that's under attack. This young girl and her little sibling are being attacked. She's holding her son like, oh God, leave us alone. Guy comes up, slashes her across the back. He shows up. Like, I wonder if this spell works. Crush heart. Oh, hey, that does work. The other knight freaks out, kills that guy. Then he looks down at the girl who's hers, like, hey, take this. Is that blood? What? No, it's a healing potion. Oh, okay, she drinks it. Immediately healed. Like, what's going on? Our village is under attack. Where's your village? That way. Alright, here's 2 whistles. If you get into more trouble, blow into the one whistle. Goblins will appear and they'll protect you because you blew the whistle. I'll be back. He casts a spell of protection over them to protect them, just in case. Goes into the village. Obliterates everybody. I mean, it's not even close. He's casting tier 7 magic like it's nothing. I was like, what? Anything above tier 5 should be impossible. Then he comes across later the war chieftain of the king has 50 men with him and is like, you know 50 men wouldn't have been enough, right? You guys would have gotten your asses handed to you. We would still have to protect our village from these assholes. There's more out there. Well, as the war chieftain, I need to go out there and confront them. Like, well, before you go, here, take this little trinket. Oh, wow, thank you. Whatever your name is. Nazgul. Anyways, So the guy goes out, he gets confronted, and he's able to fight off the bad guys. But the bad guys, we're going to unleash this holy relic. It's the super powerful, like holy angel thing. The guy's like, I'm gonna fucking die. That's when the main character uses the trinket that he gave the war chieftain to swap places. And war chieftain's like, wait, why am I back here? What happened? Nazgul, he was there, but then I blinked and he wasn't, and you were there now. And Nazgul's there's like, all right, well, let's see. Try that spell. Try that spell. Let's try Dragon Lightning. That's pretty cool. And then the leader of the bad guys at the time is, ha ha ha. This is a gift from the gods. Tremble in fear. Overlord's looks, I'm like, alright, whatever. Takes the first hit. Really? We had to fight a boss like this to get out the tutorial level 8 years ago. This would be fun. Boom! Just obliterates the most powerful spell our army has. So they flee. And Overlord goes back and is like, what happened? That thing was so powerful. Like, yeah, it was very powerful, Sure was. Thankfully, I got lucky, Yep. It was just pure luck. I totally didn't obliterate that guy with a spell that you people have never seen before. And then it gets better. As he goes on to the world, he's like, well, I need to learn more about this world. I need to earn this world's money. I have plenty of gold. But it's not their gold. It's not their currency. These coins are... No, I have hundreds of millions of these coins. But they don't do me any good in this world. I'd probably melt them down and sell like the pure bars for this world's currency. Or he creates a close combat character. Close combat character that joins the guild for adventurers and all that. And he has to start off as a copper. He's like, you do know, like, I could obliterate... I don't care who you got. You could give me the 10 greatest warriors at once, I would obliterate them instantly. But you had to start off at copper. No, an episode later, he's already the highest tier. He's adamantium, just a god amongst the people. Because that's what he is. But as this adventurer, wearing the full plate armor so he doesn't look like the undead that he is, he's able to travel the world. He's able to talk to this person and talk to that innkeep and talk to that knight and just get to know more about what's going on in the world. There is so much that goes on in the show, and I can't wait for the next season to come out in July. This is one of my biggest issues right now with Crunchyroll is I kept hearing about these great shows like Overlord, Goblin Slayer, MHA, and I was like, I want to check them out one day. Alright, fine, I finally bit the bullet and got Crunchyroll. Well, on like Inuyasha and Cowboy Bebop and Elfen Lied and Kite and Speedgrapher and all these other shows and movies that have been out finished for a decade or more. These ones aren't. They're ongoing. So I watched 3 seasons and it's like, well, now I gotta wait for the next season to come out. Google. July. Well, that's not too far away. It's only like, at this point, 3 months away. I can wait 3 months. I could watch the show over and over and over again. There's a couple episodes I'd probably skip over because I didn't really care for them. But I just love when... Like, oh no, this demon has appeared in this city. We've sent our best adamantium adventurers to go stop him. Oh, they're too powerful. Oh, this demon is so strong. And he shows up like, it's like tier 5 magic. Really? You guys can't handle tier 5 magic? Alright, whatever. I guess I'll just go in there, kick this demon's ass, and get all the rewards for it, because I did all the work. Or, there was one scene where he is teaming up with someone, and he wants to show just how powerful he is. Get these people to believe... Well... God, I don't want to spoil anything, though. Alright, well, if you have Crunchyroll, check it out. It's fantastic. Alright, spoiler time. When he finally exposes himself to the world, and he keeps the adventurer, close combat knight guy a secret. Like, that's his own separate character. Then he finally reveals himself as Asgul. the overlord of Nazarick, and he's gonna take over the world. He teams up with one country. Like, oh well, we go to war with this group during these 3 months, and these 3 months we go to war with that group, and it's just something that happens every year. For these 3 months we do fight them, those 3 months fight them, those 3 months we fight them, and we take 3 months off to recover, and then 3 months, 3 months. And he's like, well, watch this. Casts one spell, kills 70,000 enemy troops, and the emperor that he's teaming up with is just like, what the fuck? We better keep this guy happy. And he turns and was like, shouldn't I get applause? I just wiped out 70,000 men. And so he starts clapping, and then the knights that the emperor brought start clapping. And it's like, oh, I'm not even done yet. Let's see how many I created. So far, the record's 3. And then these giant-ass demons are formed from, I guess, collecting from the souls of the dead bodies. And he creates 4. It's like, wow, 4 of them? That's a new record. No one's ever been able to create 4 of those in one go. Ah. Like, there's just so many scenes that are just fantastic. Like, this one guy, he's a badass. You don't fuck with him. He fucks with you. Then he comes across one of Overlord's minions, and minion just obliterates him. Like, he's like, you know what? I'm done. I have seen true power, and nothing I've ever seen ever come close to this. I'm out. Or another scene, the Emperor from the one spell casting scene, when he first meets Overlord. It's a dark, cloudy day, and one of the NPCs that follows Overlord comes out to greet him. He's like, this is not the proper weather for greeting Emperor. And changes it to a nice, bright, sunny day. And the Emperor's like, turns to his magic superior guy that knows all the magic. Like, what was that? I mean, any weather affecting spells would be at least tier 5, but how quickly that was and how easily it did that was at least tier 6. Like, I've never seen power like that before. This is one of his minions. This is one of his servants. If his servant is as powerful, we need to tread very, very carefully. Not wrong. Oh, another great thing that this show does is they'll introduce you to a group of adventurers. Just like Overlord's secret character. Like, oh, we're going to be getting paid this much to go explore this new tomb that they just found. They're paying a bunch of us, and it's a lot of gold up front, a lot of gold when we get back, and bonuses for what we find and bring back. Like, wow, I'm going to be able to do this. Oh, me and my wife will finally be able to go to this place for our honeymoon that we've always wanted, but we couldn't afford. And the other one's like, oh, I'll finally be able to take my kid sisters away from our parents. My sisters, like, they mean the world to me, but our parents keep blowing the money, and, like, if I could just make enough money where we could move, I could take care of them comfortably, that'd be great. And this is the job. And you follow them for, like, 2 episodes, so you get to know them. And you get to learn their backstory, and you get to know their history, and you get to care about them. Anyways, I'm not going to spoil that part because you just have to watch it. The show is fantastic. Can't wait for season 4. July cannot come fast enough. And I think you should watch this if you have Crunchyroll. And if you don't, get Crunchyroll. Fantastic show. And as always, thank you for watching. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and have one hell of a day.